Good morning or good evening. Hello, everybody. Hey. Oh, let me get this too much bright in here. Good morning, good evening. How should I do this? Oh my god, it's even worse. I have to pull this off again. Disciplined Trader. Hello, Alicia. How you doing? I have to think of something because the sun is much brighter in the mornings here. Hey, Green, what's up? Satoshi, good morning. Bowser, Fresh Delgado, hello. What up, what up? Yonix, what's going on? Funded Futures family is just drama and weird rules. All the people have been arguing with CEO all day. Did you write me the message yesterday, or I think I don't know. Yeah, you were. Yeah, Funded Futures family. Yeah, I thought you were referring to Funded Futures Network, but yeah, they are. Yeah. So they do have lots of drama. I mean, Funded Futures family. I never traded with them, but ever since Patrick Eland technically cooked them on social media, I don't know how they're doing. But anyway, I'm not following the progress of what's happening there. I was not following them. Hopefully all is good. But yeah, just a second. Just a second. Let me set this up. So we have an Asia low, by the way. Check that out. They have a discount and didn't post the new. Oh, I see. Yeah, having new rules after discount. That could be a little bit annoying. All right. So anyway, we do have an Asia low here. Farhad, hello, welcome. So we do have an Asia low here at 392. Makes it kind of interesting. And of course, everybody's favorite, we have a new week opening low and high up there, starting at 524.75 on the micro. What's it gonna be, I wonder? Are we gonna go up there first? I guess we could. What's on the 5-minute? Nothing special. Nothing special. I guess we could go up there, right? Maybe if the 5-minute would leave us with let me delete this. If the 5-minute would leave us with some sort of a displacement here, it could be jumping in. We do have, I would say, officially this would be Asia high, I guess. So I would say Asia high would be somewhere at 471. Let's see. KK Trade, hello, good morning. So we could be heading there, and we have a swing high here, 454. Gotta be careful. Gotta watch for higher time frames here. We do have that gap, obviously, and we do have another gap way down there at 18,618, which is also a huge new day opening gap. Not sure what this wants to do. It might want to squeeze everybody towards this gap up there. The hourly chart, though, let's look at the hourly. The hourly chart does look like we still have buy side liquidity above 20K. So 20, actually, the high there is 20,045.25 on the micro. Anyway, we don't have any news. Marco, good morning. Hello. We don't have any news this morning. I mean, this London session. I'm only guessing that this could try to go for example, the swing high here. Gotta be careful, I guess. Gotta be careful. If this one wants to go here. Hold on. All right, it's cool. So, not sure what's the deal on the 1 minute, but it does look like it might want to go higher. Not sure. Not sure. It left us with a very nice gap here. A very, very, very nice fair value gap. And we're about 10 points from this swing high. So I guess we got to figure this out somehow. Zoltán, hello, good morning, jó reggelt üdvözöllek. Nate, hello. Zoltán, köszönöm szépen a leveledet. Köszönöm, nagyon jól esett tényleg. Hétvégén olvastam, este tudtam csak válaszolni. Köszönöm. Fellow Hungarian trader, fellas. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Are we going for the 450s here, or what's the plan? I'm not even sure. Let's see. Nagyon köszönöm még egyszer. Let's see. All right, so far, this is all we have. We have a possible minor target in the 50s up there. Or we have to wait for some sort of a reaction here, I guess. Some sort of a reaction in terms of price action. I would say if we would go back down. Naomi, hello, good morning. Luna Barbos, hello, welcome. How's it going? Tudor, hello. What's up? Okay, so the 1 minute is nothing special. The 5 minute did expand higher, and I do think I would say that yeah, technically we can say that Asia high is higher at 75. I just like to go with I don't know. Let's just put it there, all right? Let's just modify this. Asia high at 475.75. Yeah, on the micro, all right? Let's see. And we have this gap up there, which is the new week opening gap. Kind of fancy, but it is what it is. Hey, Notive, yes, I do have FUNDEDFutures network account. I have multiple ones right now, by the way. Unfortunately, I'm down on 2 accounts, but let me show you. Not this one. This Sunday open, I unfortunately scalped a little bit. I have 2 funded accounts, which I'm down right now, $157 down on this one, but overall up in profit, $600 up, and the other one is also down to $500 in profit. And I have 2 brand new, the buy one get one for free promo. These are the new ones that I bought. So I paid $75 for 2 evaluation accounts with no activation fee. $75. That's $37.50 per account with no activation. I mean that's the best deal. Only until Wednesday, I think. But yeah. So just saying, everybody, Funded Futures Network extended the sale until Wednesday midnight. Buy one, get one for free. Yeah, that's I think that's the best deal. You pay technically $37.50 if you use my code. Everything is in the community tab post on YouTube. Very simple. Purchase the account. You can use my code or anybody's code for that matter. You can purchase the account with the discount, and you email support the receipt that you got, and they're going to email you a code that is going to give you 100% discount for the second account. Okay, only one catch. There's only one catch. If you blow the account that you paid for, you need to buy another account in 72 hours. Okay, or yeah, so 72 hours, and only the discount is only available. I mean, the buy one get one free once per purchase, I think. But anyway, basically, in order to keep the free account alive, whenever you blow up the paid account, you must buy another account for it. So nothing super crazy. And this is how they go with it. But still, you know, $75 for 2 accounts. Which one is the paid account? The paid account is technically the first one you bought that you got the receipt. You have the receipt there, you know, you received an email. And the free account, the account number. Man, that's a good question. You should be seeing it in the email, or you should make sure which one was the paid account. Man, that's a good question. I think you might ask support, but best thing to do is once you get the paid account, you write down the account number for the paid account, and you know, just careful. Man, that's a good question. So if anyone buys account with them, make sure to write down the number of the paid account, just in case if by unfortunate reason you would blow that out. Make sure to have one after that. All right, we're going for this swing high here. I have to, by the way, change the promo here. So we're going for Asia high. It seems like it. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I just had to. All right, changed it. Oh, the starter accounts are still $82. I'm not sure at MyFundedFutures. Man, I have to update everything here. Yeah, you can find it on the subscription tab. All right. I don't know what this one wants to do. It still didn't go for that 453. I guess we have to wait for it. I guess we definitely have to wait for it. Let me see. Active promotions. Yeah, the starter count is still $82, it seems like. Oh yeah, it is. Oh no, maybe not. Anyway. So we're stuck here at these highs. And by the way, if you look to the left, look at the 5-minute chart down here. Quite interesting. The 5-minute chart actually created here, not just the 5-minute, but the 1-minute too, a bullish order block slash, well, not a perfect order block, but an Asia low. So this candle here, which created 392, could be an interesting target for later. If you go down to the 1-minute and zoom this out, you will see that it looks even better. Like it's not the perfect one, but it's a bullish order block, and the low of this order block on the micro is 392. So this area is interesting for later to break it, you know, to break that level. Obviously right now it seems like we're edging higher, and you know, I'm gonna put a fib tool here just in case. I know I shouldn't put that there, but OTE entry, trying to figure out some risk if we want to break that Asia high up there. I don't know. Could this go up there? Can it really go? I'm not really a fan of this move here. I'm thinking to maybe put a limit buy order to target that Asia high first before we squeeze lower. But I'm not gonna do it. Not now. Not now. I'm gonna leave that 392 as a potential target for later. And so I'm just gonna wait if this Asia high is gonna get purged. So waiting for some sort of a turnaround in this area at 475, or if it keeps going higher, this here as after market close. Not sure. I think we broke this high. Okay. Anyway, gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be waiting. Maybe it just starts to skyrocket into this gap. There was no particular entry, not even on the 1-minute chart, so better be careful. Should be breaking. I'm not in a position. I'll let you guys know if I jump in. I'm actually thinking to jump into a position, honestly, to target that Asia high up there. 3 micros. Can I do it? All right. No, not this one. I've put in a buy limit at 52.50. If it would just go down there, pick up some orders on that small gap, I might target that 74-ish area. So I put on a buy limit there. Let's see how it goes. Buy limit 52.50. It's not going down there. It's just straight going up. Okay. Trick Biscuit. Hello. What's up? Welcome. Well, Nothing special. Waiting for an Asia high break here, to be honest. I put a limit order at 52.50. So it's gonna be a tricky one, but 52, 50. Yeah, 52.50. That's cool. That's cool. That's a good level. I like it. Just to target that Asia high. You know, I wanted to see some expansion with the displacement, which happened. It won't be the best risk-to-reward ratio, but, you know, why not? Let's try it. It still has not picked it up. So I'm waiting. If it's gonna go without me, it's fine. At least I can look for another setup. But you have no news, so you know the algorithm may pick up some orders left behind on that gap. Casual, hello, good morning. How you doing? How was the weekend, everybody? I hope everybody had a great weekend. All right. Still a little hangover. Oh, I hate that. I just hate that feeling. I know how it is. The hangover feeling. The hangover feeling. I exactly know what you mean there. Okay. I think it wants to reach for that 75 area. I'm not entering, not jumping in with a market order. I'm just going to wait for it. And, you know, trying to be patient here. It does look like it might want to go. It does look like. This week, my motto is going to be patience. The magic word for this week is patience. So if it's not gonna pick up my order, it's fine. We're still good. Oh, by the way, totally forgot that Bulenox still has the 91% sale off. I think it's still going on. Yeah, 91% until Wednesday midnight. Cool. Raj, hey. Gone long 416 with 2 lots and I had TP 68.50. Oh wow. Almost. Drawing a stop loss and that pullback we woke up before it bounced off of it. Oh yeah, that's that was a tricky one, but hey. I mean 416. That's a good area. Hold on just a second. I also want to start my MetaTrader here. I'm testing this indicator ever since. Forever and ever. To see how things are going on. Okay. Nothing there. And Q is going up there slowly. As for gold, oh, nothing special on gold. I think for now gold actually wants to go lower. Maybe there's a little bit of a risk appetite on the futures market. 416 was the 21 EMA. Oh, I see. Bailey Investment Trust. Hello, good morning. Do you think a pullback to 425 would be a better entry? 425? Well, honestly, after this second expansion and also this one shifting here as well, so that's like a continuation, I don't really want to see it go lower. So I just, if the move is really, if the purpose is really to take out the Asia high, and this is the 5-minute right now, and this is just my personal opinion, then I would say I don't want to see it go down. I would consider this as a breakaway gap, which I don't think it is. I don't know. I mean, I never really dived into too much details of the breakaway gaps, but I don't really want to see it go down now into this area. If it goes down back to this area, I would then eyeballing the Asia low. So yeah, that is what I think so far. Yeah, casual MetaTrader. MetaTrader 5. I have these indicators here, which I'm testing, but only on a demo account. Like, I'm testing it since like almost a year now, like a year at least, maybe. So only on demo accounts. So yeah. Well, it seems like it wants to pop those Asia high, or Asia high at 75. I'm not jumping in. I'm gonna leave it as it is. 10 points to that level. It can do it, but it could be a bit interesting. Okay. Yeah, Bailey, I'm obviously I'm not a pro in terms of breakaway gaps, but I would, you know, if the draw on liquidity is the Asia high, I don't want to see price coming back to this gap. I don't want to see it coming back down. Maybe later, but I want to see continuation, especially after this shift, and that's it. So on the 1 minute, the only level I wanted to see this come down is maybe this area, this small gap here, to pick up some orders that are left behind. You know, that's the only thing I would rather see. Like, come back down into this gap, pick up some orders, and then, you know, from the gap, just boom, go up there. That is something I would like to see. I'm not sure if we're gonna see that, but I still have my limit order at 52.50, so it might gonna get picked up. Who knows? So that's the plan right now, and I'm just sitting on the sidelines, not jumping into anything, sitting here patiently on the sidelines. I'm trying to be super positive this week, by the way, even if I will have some losses, which obviously always around the corner in this business. So super patient. Trying not to feel the FOMO. I said to myself over the weekend, I don't care about it. I don't want to feel the FOMO. If it goes, it goes. Okay, there's a very high chance that it wants to break that 75. Very, very, very high chance that it wants to break it. Actually, yeah, 75.75. I'm looking at gold. Oh, sorry about the noise, you guys hear it. It's just my signals. Sorry. I have a feeling that gold might want to go lower, you know. How far can gold go? I wonder. Anyway. And here we go. NQ going higher. Casual blew my MyFundedFutures account last week, starting off fresh this week. Let's go, Casual. Fresh this week. I have a good code for them. No. Just teasing. But anyway, Take Profit Trader, obviously a great choice as well. I'm kind of suffering on my MyFundedFutures account currently. I have these two accounts. These are funded. One is down a little bit below 50K. And the other one is above 50K. But this one was already at 50,600. So I'm a little bit down on this. With MyFundedFutures, it's, I mean, not because of the company, but I have some bad luck lately. But I'm trying to do my best. And I requested 2 payouts from Bulenox. One is from this account. It's almost at $4,000. And the other one is also almost at $4,000. So I'm waiting for about, well, almost 2,700 from Bulenox on Wednesday. Or for Wednesday, I should say. It's so hard to deal with losses, right? Guys, it's so difficult. Every bad thing and bad decision comes out from dealing from failing to deal with losses. At least on my end. This is so annoying, so frustrating. Like I should know. I know what to do. I should just walk away on a bad on a losing streak, right? And instead, I keep pushing that freaking button. I mean, I went over my journals again. I went over everything, and it seems like that's the main problem I'm having. The main reason, that's the issue. If I would just stop on a bad day, oh man, that could be a game changer. Because losing streaks are always around the corner. But if you could just hold yourself from revenge trading, That is a real game changer already. I need to do something about it. Maybe a little bit more meditation. Oh man. Where's my calculator? Need to calculate some risk. All right, I got it. Look at this move. Now, at this point, I have to decide what to do. I really have to decide what to do. Let's just look at the 5 minute here. Okay, let's look at the 5 minute. There's a swing point here and the high. OTE entry, if I want to enter now, should be here. Putting a stop down there. Risk to reward ratio, still not that bad. So 54.50, I'm moving my limit order to 54.50 just in case it wants to pick up liquidity. The risk to reward ratio is still good for me. So this is the final chance to enter with that limit order. I have a 1.4 R, which is okay by me. And here's the fair value gap that I'm referring to. Okay. So I put my limit order, 54.50 on the micro. Let's see how it goes. If it wants to continue to break the Asia high, I think it's still a good entry. Still a good entry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not going now. It's not gonna go down. It's just straight gonna go and take out that 475. Gold is going lower. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I might gonna delete my orders here. Gold is going lower. NQ going higher. Awesome. That is awesome. All right, that's it. We have it. Asia high has been officially broken, so I'm deleting my limit orders. Cancel all orders. Everything has been canceled. Nice. Every order has been canceled. This one too. This one too. All right. Went to 75. We just went to 75. All right, it might be going higher to 484. Okay, no entry here. Not much to do with this, I guess. So we're still eyeballing this Asia low. We have the gap up there. Cash out, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the FOMO because the next best setup always around the corner, right? It's always around the corner. It doesn't seem like it wants to pull back, and we're still having like the London Open ahead of us, and we have the gap up there. So it's hard to say. It's there is an order block on the 3-minute just up there in the gap. I'm not sure if I don't know. Do I want to jump into this with a small position to go up there to 524 to the gap? I'm not sure. Maybe. All right. With a very small position, with the very, very small position, 520 or all right, I jumped into a very small tiny position here. Only risking about 78 bucks, actually 80 on this one. So I jumped into a long in case if it wants to push higher, just to mitigate the gap, because ever since the open this has not been mitigated. So just it's a very small position. If I lose this one, I'm perfectly okay with it, and I might gonna be looking for a short after that if it turns around. But yeah, so I jumped into a long position. Market entry, where is it, by the way? You guys don't see it. No, not this one. I have to put this out. I took this on Funded Futures Network. All right, so here it is. If it's not gonna go up there, it's fine. 24, 25. Okay, that's a good target. Very small position again, so nothing special about it. Tiny little position. Tiny position. Maybe I should also jump in on. I have this FUNDEDNEXT futures account actually. Totally forgot that I have that, and I need to trade it, which is on TRADEIFY. Gamecraft, hey man, what's up? One question: does Take Profit Trader have activation fees? Right now, there is no activation fee. So if you passed an account, you should be receiving the next day, usually in New York business hours, a credit for activation. When you go to pay for activation, there should be a tab there that shows 1 credit for activation. That's what you have to use for activating the account. If you don't see your credit there, you should chat with support and they will going to add it there manually. So that's how it works. But it is still on the no activation fee promo. Yes. You're welcome. You are welcome. Man, I have to log in. I have to log in here. TRADEIFY. Connect. Okay. So here's the Funded Futures Network account. I basically never ever trade on TradingView, and I'm already late to enter on this trade. So anyway, well, it's going okay. I had some payouts this month, and I'm still waiting for Bulenox for Wednesday to pay out. So it's okay. Yeah, all is good. I'm struggling a little bit now with MyFundedFutures and Take Profit Trader. I always mess up my funded accounts, but otherwise it's good. It's good. I've seen you were posting some stuff on Twitter. Awesome job. I think you were on a nice roll. So good job there. Well, let's see what is happening here. Okay, gold is turning around. That's it, but nothing else. So I'm still in that long position. As I said, it's a very small position. Nothing fancy. Okay. Just looking to tap that gap. Took 12K from Apex. Let's go. Yeah, it happens. At least you took some. I mean, that's an awesome achievement, taking that money. So congratulations. 12K from Apex. Nice. Nice. Let's go. That is an extremely good money. Yeah, London Open is soon here. Cryogenic. I like the name. Hello. Yeah, we have London Open. Real close. Real close. Any code for no activation on TPT? Well, you know. If you would like to support the stream, I do appreciate it. You can use the tomsabo code, which works basically on most of these prop firms. So you can use that for the no fee promo. So that's it. It gives you the same discount as the basic one. All right. Thank you for the support, Gamecraft, by the way. So yeah, it still gives you the discount. And if for some reason, as I said, because it happened not just at me, but You know, there was a glitch a few weeks ago on their website. It didn't give the credits. But if there's no credit when you pass the account, support is gonna add it there manually. So, but that was a website glitch as far as they told. Yeah. It is cool. It's cool. So we have the gap at 524.50 up there. I don't know if we are gonna get there or not, but hopefully we should. If not, that's fine too. That's also fine. On the 5-minute, it looks like it's really, look at this push. I mean, it's like no pullback up there, 90 points. Yeah. Feels like it wants to reach for that 524. I also jumped on the bandwagon here to target that gap. Don't worry, it might not go there. We have the London Open real soon. Hey, you're welcome, Gamecraft, and congratulations again for the payouts. And you know, just come by anytime. have a good one. Have a good one. Air trader, yes, I'm in a long position, but I'm a little bit chasing it, so that's why it's a very small position I have. You know, after breaking the Asia high, it was still breaking higher, so the idea was to jump in on a small fair value gap here to push it for that new week opening gap low. It seems like the market really wants to tap into that liquidity. I'm not sure how higher it will go, so I'm exiting just before that. I mean, one tick before that. What's the level on the mini? The level on the mini is 24.50, so my TP is 24. 24. Yeah, 24.25. So I want to exit before tapping into the gap if it goes up there. That's a big if. Could just turn around, and it's a very small position, as I said. So, but it's okay. I'm copy trading this on a Funded Futures network only right now, on a funded account. Age of Nuggets soon. On 500 there was 46 order. Now it's gone. Okay, so they're luring in some buyers here. Better be careful. Yeah, we could see a pullback finally on the 5-minute. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, look at this. Just no bearish candle since like an hour now, or actually more. Yeah. No bearish. It's just straight going up. I would definitely like to see a pullback. I don't care if it goes down to my entry or below. It would be nice to see that pullback. Hey EJ, you think it's a short squeeze or is it gonna be a long squeeze now? We have some gaps. We check on the mini and the micro. Yeah, it's a little bit dangerous. I think I forgot to put the midnight open level here. Totally forgot to put it there. This is the midnight open, Eastern Standard. Okay, 392. So many shorts are in this market. Oh, really? Especially those shorts from last Wednesday to Friday that kept trying to push the market down. Oh, they're still up there, right? I think so. Maybe some big players are still holding their positions up there. I guess we'll see. Well, this is London, so what can we do? Five, 10, 44 orders. They really want price to go up there. Question is why. Dilzik, hello. Midnight open is 403. I'm Oh, yeah. You're right. Jesus. You're right. I was looking at Thursday. How stupid I am. Friday, sorry. Friday. Man, I'm sorry. My apologies. My apologies. Yes, I was looking at Friday. You're right, Dilzik. Oh, guys. The problem is I already had my coffee. So yeah, it was here. Flat candle. On my chart on the micro, it shows on the 1 minute a small doji here. Yeah, this was Monday midnight. Sorry, my apologies. 404. True. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That makes sense. Yeah, I apologize. Need to drink more coffee, I guess. Need the coffee. Wednesday to Friday morning, we're definitely shorts. I was gonna try to push the market down. Yeah, that could be, Jay. That could be. That could be. All right, so we might see a possible pullback, maybe even down to the 480s. London Open is about 1 minute and 12 seconds away. All right, here we have the London Open. Let's see what it wants. Be careful with the scalps. Almost pushed it up there. I think it went to, yeah, 16. All right. You could see a pullback. Absorptions, yes. Yeah. They're taking all those orders, and who knows, maybe they want to squeeze the long positions now. Anyway, we will wait and see. We shall see. There's no news, not that I know of. Actually, we can check out financial juice. Nothing so far. Spanish unemployment. What's happening? Spanish unemployment is a little bit higher than expected. Russia is confident that ties with North Korea will continue to dynamically develop in all areas. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, nothing major. All right. I sold one position. Because I just don't like this hesitation here. Putting it to break even. The reason I sold this, I mean, took partial because at the Sunday Open, I lost a little bit on this account, so I just wanted to make it back. And it was a tiny position, so. But it seems like it still wants to go higher. Gold is going lower, as expected. And we should be prepared that NQ might do a bigger pullback here, but who knows if it does it or not. Well, so far it's okay, but as I said, it was a small position, and I was mostly doing it to recover from some losses earlier. So it keeps pushing. Also, the Dow is pushing as well. Let's wait for it. Let's see if it really wants it or not. Maybe not. I will be looking for another trade after that. We should test VWAP at some point. That's where you can start buying. Where is the VWAP right now? Oh, I see. Okay. So down there around 446, 47 area. Okay. Well, yeah, we could. Yeah. I think you're right, Jay. We might need some kind of a test here. So, yeah, look at that. Low of the candle, 78, 75, 70. Yeah, it's gonna be just at my stop loss, 78.75. Oh. Yeah, that's where it's going. On the 5-minute, there is liquidity there. Unfortunately for me. But at least we took partials. Yeah. Eighty absorption delta neutral. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Feels like it wants to go down for some order sweeps. You know. Yeah. Seems like it's going for it. Or could be going for it. So below the 80s, I guess. If not, then just back to 24, I think. Camille, hello. Welcome. Isham is here. Good morning, Isham. How you guys doing? So this trade is on break even. It's all right. I'm wondering if it wants to break my stop loss there or not. I have a bad feeling that it really wants to do that. Because there is a 5-minute gap below that level. Kind of frustrating, but what can we do, right? It's very close to that 78. But it's fine. Yeah, nice pullback actually. Nice pullback here. I'm actually considering to, let me choose an account here. Maybe scalp on one of these accounts. But no, I won't. I still have to wait for this one. $78.75. What's the level on the mini? I'm kind of curious. The low is 79. Okay. So it's 79 on the mini. Forty has a good amount of asks. Okay, so it might want to sweep that level, including my stop. 7 money bag yo saying bye. Yeah, I might as well just do that. Well, it is a nice pullback, that's for sure. It should be breaking that 5-minute gap now. So it's right below that 78.75, 79 on the mini. I think that is almost like super necessary to do it. But we took partial, if you're just tuning in. Partial profit has been taken up there. Let's wait and see. Well, it's stuck here. Could be building up positions to go higher again. Oh, well, it's a little bit unplugged, but I guess we'll see. We'll see. Whenever retest of the fair value gap around 502. Nice. That's a good area also. I tell you what you want to see is break below V above to get a week longs. Oh, I see. Side for the test high further, which I think is most likely in the case. Yeah, I think so too. I think it has a good chance for it. So we'll see. We shall see. At this particular second, this moment, now it feels like it might want to try once more to push to that gap up there, but it all depends if it wants to sweep some orders below. If not, then here comes the big push. Yeah, it could be. Kind of curious what's gonna happen now. We have the new 5-minute candle in a few seconds. We technically shifted up a small structure here on the 1 minute to the upside. Yeah, that kind of shows some interest to go higher. Or was this the big pullback? Let's see. This pushes a bull trap. It could very well be. Also watching this closely, but could be a bull trap. We are very close to that fair value gap on the 5-minute anyways, so be careful. We'll see. Tried to push the 500 here. Kind of curious about this trade now. Pointing downwards, so this push is most likely a bull trap. Could be. And you know, we're just picking up liquidity on this fair value gap on the 1 minute. I really have to be careful in this particular area. Trying to figure this out, like 20 points higher. It's hard to say. Feels like it wants to push into that gap now, but Ron is still waiting for confirmation. Yeah. Huge question mark on this. Yeah. Yeah, Jay, it could. It is. It is a huge question. Okay. We have another 5-minute candle closing in a few seconds. This could be a bull trap, so we have the new 5-minute candle. Ron is short. Okay. Stop at 14. TP at 82. All right, let's go. Let's see how this one is gonna go. Also, let me do a quick check on gold. Yeah, gold is somewhere in the lows down there. Kind of curious what's gonna happen here. Going up there. Up 800. Let's go. That's up to 500. That's nice risk management. Never fade Tom. Yeah, Dave. No, actually, you can make quite a good profit if you fade me. By the way, I tried that a few years ago. I tried something. It was most likely an experiment, and I was trying it on MetaTrader. So I found an expert advisor, which is a bot, which was basically one of the worst bots ever, and it was always losing. So I thought, like, okay, let's reverse the bot's trades on a different account, and maybe I can make some money. And I didn't. So both accounts were losing. Both of the accounts were losing, the bot and the reversed account too. And as far as I researched, you cannot reverse even a person's or a bot's bad trades, because like the more trades you take, the more likely the two accounts are going to end up the same. Ron closed it, negative 100. Hey, that's a good risk management, Ron. So that's a tight risk management. That is how you do it, I guess. Now the huge question mark remains: are we gonna tap into the new week opening gap, even if just for a tick? That's the question. Made 1.1k on Friday. That's okay, then you're good. You're good, man. Yeah. We didn't close last week, Cap. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. We have that down there. Down there. We have it here. 18,618 down to 359. So who knows? Yeah. Kind of an interesting area. Okay. Pulling down a little bit. We have the new 15-minute, new 5-minute, candles. Stopped at 508. Yeah, I don't know. It's we can pretty much just go sideways, and we have the pre-market open not too far from here. Not surprised on anything on this price action anymore. Went from negative 500 to plus 400. Oh, hey, that's good. That is awesome. Anyone who, I mean, if you can do that, it's just one trade. That's obviously a skill. All right, here we go. Look at this. Hey, look at that. It might want to sweep that fair value gap down there. What a coincidence, right? It swept those highs. I told you it could be a bull trap. Man. This is madness or Sparta. I don't know. One of those. So you come under very short TP at 460. Yeah. Don't know about skill. Hey, luck is also part of the game. Move TP. There's stop to the private gap. Let's go. Well, now it seems like that it might want to sweep some orders on that 5-minute gap. Who knows? Look at that. Maybe down goes to 78. All the way. $74, $75. Kind of curious if it's gonna go for my stop or not. Oh man. Maybe not. This is crazy. So we do have the fair value gap at 78.75. Yeah, on the 5-minute. We have double top. Yeah. Thank you, Tom. Saying go down. I didn't want it to ruin anybody's fun. I know. 7 money back. You were saying bye. I didn't want to lure into anybody's position. I mean, to talk against it, but it seems like now there could be a 5-minute sweep here. Let me just mark this one out in case it wants to take it. And we still don't have the macro. So that could also be an interesting thing. $81 is my stop, right? Yeah. Interesting. Is it gonna get my stop? I think it's because of the market makers. They're watching the stream always. They're always watching the stream. Short was thinking last Friday morning. Got burned. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. This whole situation is kind of interesting. Is it gonna get me, or am I gonna survive? I'm not gonna move my stop. Let's see. Am I gonna survive this? Or not? The tension is real high. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Don't worry. We'll be back. Still made some profit on this one. Okay. Sweeping that 5-minute gap now. You're out for 150. Let's go. Right before. Look it up. Manipulations. Yeah. Right after. Yeah. Anyway, we picked up liquidity from this 5-minute gap here. It's 5-minute BC. So what now? NQ Master Scalper is saying it's gonna retrace deeper. Okay. All right. We have some good targets actually on the downside too. I'm curious to see how this 5-minute gap is, 5-minute candle is gonna close. Are we gonna leave a fair value gap? Are we gonna trade lower, like with the down close candle, than 472? Because if we do, well, we have some targets to the downside, I guess. Double top, careful. Probably won't hold. Okay. We're going down even more. You know what? You might be right. You might be right on this one as well. Going down even more, right? Gold popped higher. Oh, excuse me. Okay, NQ. You're aiming for 350 points of control. Mm-hmm. Could be. Could be. Shenanigan, hello. Oh no, I'm sorry, Green. I keep my yawning off screen. Off screen. Maybe we'll have some action at the pre-market open, you know. Oh man. Waiting and waiting and waiting. Gold is moving higher. It seems like it. Let's look quickly on gold. Very quick. We have some buy side that has been taken at Sunday open. Okay, on the 1 hour, took liquidity here. Some good targets there. All right. Nothing on gold that I like. So back to NQ. I checked everything. The 5-minute gap still holding. Oh, why is this? So many. After the close on Friday, we printed 589 about. So we can go down our points below the bottom. Oh, that's true. That's true. Ron is short again. Yeah, that's true, Jay. Stop at 92. Good. Good, good, good. There are some good targets for sure down here. Even this one. Wow, I just realized that the 5-minute This one is actually a great order block as well. Look at this. Open is 21.50. 5-minute bullish order block down there. Ready to be smashed into pieces. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to favor the short positions if we trade through this gap. And I kind of like this level here. This 461 and this swing low with these flat candles. Oh, sorry, I yawned again. Yeah, it might go lower. Still 13 minutes, less than 13 minutes actually. 12 minutes until pre-market open. All right, going lower. Looking for a short here. Seems like we wants to break trade through this 5-minute BC. 5 minis short at 481. All right, that's a good area. Good for scalps, right? I wanted to enter, but the distance is not good. Okay, never mind. I wanted to enter a scalp here. Not good. 461 level looks smooth. Yeah, I'm looking at that level too. So I have this account here. All right. Oh my god, terrible entry. This is a trade await account with FUNDEDNEXT futures. And this is a scalp trade. I don't even know how much profit can I make with this. Buy, stop. Okay. I hate trading on TradingView. I technically never do this. I never ever trade on TradingView. I just never do this. Yeah, I'm looking for the smooth level down there, and we have a small gap here as well. This is most likely for a scalp, but oh man, now I remember why I hate trading on TradingView. I just remembered now. FUNDEDNEXT futures, well, no tricky rules as far as I checked them. The one positive thing with FUNDEDNEXT futures is that they are financially one of the biggest, like next to FTMO. Like they are financially very well backed up as far as the rumors are going around. So they are a really big company. In the past years, they built up quite a lot of traders and a big business around the world. So I know it's more expensive than other prop firms, but there's no activation fee and no monthly payments. So there's no monthly fee on the evaluation account. That's it. And end of day trailing drawdown, which is also a good thing. Why? The problem, you know, it's, I mean, AirTrader, it's not really like a huge problem with TradingView. It's because mostly with scalping and market executions. So there's always like a 1 or 2 second lag and a huge slippage on the market execution. But obviously, if you're a swing trader, then it's okay. And if you enter on limit orders or stop orders, then it's all right. But if you're scalping and using market orders, I think it's just horrendously slow and a huge slippage, basically. And really the panel here, this trading panel, I just don't like it. I think it's absolutely not user friendly, this one. But this is just my personal opinion. What the? So this is just my personal opinion. All right, we're going higher. Cool. No, we're not. 1-to-1 profit drawdown ratio, uncapped payout. 1,000 bonus if payout is not delivered in 24. Yeah. If it's not delivered in 24 hours, they pay you $1,000. Yeah, I mean, I can. I mean, I can just add the trade with the plus sign, I guess. Trade panel is here. I can just go here. This is just personal preference. Obviously, if you guys like it, that's fine. I never got to like trading on TradingView. Never, ever. But again, this is just my personal preference. Okay, so this is Asia. We can delete this. It's not relevant anymore. And let's make it a little bit cleaner. Reza Banks is here. What up? Hey. How you doing, man? We were actually, no troll, we were actually talking about you last week. Like, where is Reza? I was like, he's focusing on trades. How you doing, man? How's trading? Shift S for sell, B for buy. That's good too. Yeah, that's good to know, by the way. Pre-market open is just around the corner, everybody. It's good charting, but their trades a little bit behind. Yeah. What shows order market a second faster? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I forgot to read. Yeah, it seems like we're bouncing now. It's just a small trade, as you can see. It's like 130 or 40 bucks on this evaluation account anyway. We picked up liquidity from the 5-minute gap. That's cool. But what happens now? Pre-market open is in about 3 minutes and 41 seconds. Yeah, delay is not good. We have probably gap till 88, so we might revisit that first. I don't know. I mean, I just jumped in. Honestly, I don't really care too much about this evaluation account, but I just go with my gut feelings and that's it. But I mean, obviously I care. I shouldn't say I don't care because it's definitely part of the business if I can get to a funded stage. But how does expand pre-market opens? Yeah, I'm very curious about this pre-market open now. Vincent Vega, hello. It was like welcome. Reza is always killing it. Got busy, did not trade a lot. I will start trading properly from 1st May. Just came here to say, oh, nice. Awesome. Oh, Jesus, I pushed the wrong button there. I'm sorry. The sound pad buttons are right next to my mouse button here. Reza, that is awesome. Hey. That is awesome. Yeah, I think the fresh month will be better for everybody. All right, let's see. Do we have a signal here? We do have a signal here. Wow, okay. $2.7K, just quote unquote. That's a good money, man. That is excellent money, Reza. That is excellent, excellent money. We still have time here. Keep a good word, Tom. Passed my MyFundedFutures evil on Friday. Hey, awesome. Let's go, Trick Biscuit. Congratulations. Nice. Good job. Absolutely, Reza. You're the man, you know. And I know you had, I mean, you already proven. Smash the like button. I think we test overnight lows. We could. Also, can I connect these orders, the buy stop and the buy limit? Can I connect them, or it's not possible on TradingView? I don't think it's possible, right? Anyway, 50K. You got funded. Nice, Teak. Your very first funded account. Congratulations, Teak. Listen, if you want one small takeaway, go slow and small, like micros. Okay, just keep it small. We have the pre-market open right now. Congratulations for the first funded account. Nice job. Give me the 60s, is what Ron is saying. Oh no. It almost went down to that smooth area down there. Well, we tried. We tried, actually. Can't say that we didn't. I'm closing this down. I don't care. It's a small account anyways. Yeah. So it was just a bad position on my end. Exited break even. Nice. Let's go. I don't like this because it got wicked down and then immediate rejection. I don't like this. I just wants to go for that new week opening gap. And actually, I mean, I'm not a good scalper. I'm far being a good scalper. I just don't like this area anyway. Didn't feel comfortable with that. Let's see. Up to 50. Awesome. Well, I'm still kind of waiting for maybe a possible push to the upside. Where this is the 5-minute chart. We'll see. Double top. We got liquidity. Yeah. Exactly. Just a quick email. Jose Carlos, 2.7K. Exactly. Definitely. You're set for life with that money. Just started trading 5 months ago. Still no payout. Just had 3 funded so far. Started ICT. We're grinding mentorship. Feeling so much more confident. Hey, congratulate Ron. That is awesome. And I must say that you're doing an excellent job. You know, learning, taking notes, write everything down you can. And trust me, it's going to pay off. Good time. It's going to pay off really good. Just continue to grind. And it's a very good thing that you're learning. I think you guys are delusional with all social media thinking that 50K is normal or small. It depends on what is normal or small in the real world outside of social media. I mean, for me, I mean, or for anybody. For example, in my country, you know, according to the standard salaries which people are working for, if I could be making constantly, and now that's what we're working here, constantly like 3, 4, 5K a month net after expenses from trading, then that's definitely a hell of a good position to be here. So obviously making 50K would be another thing. But as ICT also said, like, not that I'm praising ICT, but he said something interesting. Being a day trader is not just about printing $50,000 every day, but if you can make like enough to pay your bills, your rent, your mortgage, your monthly living expenses, or just live off from trading, that is also a huge thing to achieve. Like if you can make like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month on average, including like losing month, because there are losing months, then you're basically printing your own paychecks, right? And that's a skill, like, just saying. Yeah, we're zigzagging down there. One payout and I'm break even on my tuition. Now that's good. Now that is good, Ron. Exactly. Exactly. Vincent Vega, that is a good question. Am I a momentum or counter trend trader? I think I'm a little bit both. I know it sounds stupid, but I think I'm a little bit of both. Man, now I feel like this one just wants to go down to 22. Oh. I'm a little bit of both. As long as you manage risk properly, I guess it's okay-ish. And I closed down that small trade, I know that, but here's the order block at 421. I might re-enter to target the order block. Actually, you know what? I'm re-entering. Why not? Buy, stop up there. Trying to target that order block down there at 421.50. It's okay if it goes up for some liquidity, it's fine. Most countries 445 a month is great. This youngling say just 25K. I think they're, yeah, I mean, no, I didn't, he didn't say that, like, just it's perfectly fine. And by the way, obviously in the social media, everybody, like mostly the big influencers, are projecting like making 50K is the normal thing, but it's actually not. So if you're just brand new to day trading, especially with these futures and with these prop firms, if you can make a few $1,000s, just a few $1,000s, like like Jose said, like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month, then you're basically, you're good. You're very good. Pablo, hello. Everything is good. Shorts closed. Nice job. I'm still looking for that order block if we get there. If not, it's cool. It's not going down there, right? Almost. $5K for not having a boss and have a freedom. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The short trade, well, not much to explain here. I was targeting the 5-minute order block down here because usually that's how I try to go for if I enter a trade. Here is, I would call this not just order block, I would call this supply and demand zone. So this is a demand area down there. It took liquidity from these wicks, so that makes it a valid demand area for me. It also shifted structure right there, so there was a bullish market structure shift, and so there is a sell side liquidity also for possible confirmation if it wants to go lower, right there at 38.50. Now I was making a huge mistake by chasing it, obviously, but if this would be a continuation to the downside, because we traded below that 5-minute BC, which turned into sort of like a resistance area, I was like, you know, we should be targeting down there to the neckline of the order block, which starts at 421.50. So my entry is absolutely terrible. It was absolutely horrendous entry because I just chased it. But the goal was to take the order block. And there's two order blocks. One here and one here with the low of 392. So because it didn't go there and wants to squeeze everybody, I think it would make sense to go lower. But my entry was absolutely bad. Like the worst entry. I should have entered in this gap here. That was the reason. You know what? I'm gonna re-enter again. I'm just gonna re-enter and still target the. This is a $25,000 evaluation account at FUNDEDNEXT Futures, so I'm gonna use a tighter stop. Let's go. That's okay. All right, and that's it. Nothing special. Nothing special. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes today. NQ Master Scarpo saying reversal is coming. I mean, it can happen. We still have not touched the new week opening gap up there. So, double bottom, John Henry is saying, inversion fair value gap. And this is when we got to analysis paralysis, right? At 415, 106 Connies. All right, that could be good. Obviously, my optimal entry should have been here, somewhere around in the middle of this gap, to chase it down to that order block. If it's not gonna go, it's fine. Try to do our best. Just close that 5-minute fair value gap. Might go short too. Be careful. I'm a little bit more aggressive here because this is just an eval. So on my funded accounts, let me do a quick recap of how I'm doing since last week. So the Bulenox accounts, let me close the Apex accounts today are down $69. This one has 3 payouts already. So this is down $70 basically. This other one is down also $64, but almost at $2,000. This one is the same. The other Apex accounts, I haven't really traded on. This has 1200. This has 800. This has almost 700. The Bulenox accounts are waiting for payout on this Wednesday. So expecting like $2,700 from these two accounts. Today I made on this Bulenox account 441 on scalps, so I'm up $1,000. The funded futures network funded accounts are down $100 today, but in profit with a few $100 still. And I'm still fighting with the MyFundedFutures funded account. I'm down in a bit of a drawdown below 50k. The other one is somewhat above 50k. So, you know, in the middle of everything. In the middle of everything. And this one is a FUNDEDNEXT futures evaluation account, which is currently down $90. So we'll see. Oh, and totally forgot the Take Profit Trader Pro account. I haven't logged into it yet. Taking Connie off YM. Let's go. How much do you have to pay to connect all prop firms? 30. Actually, I have a discount now, and you can use it too if you want, to $27 per month. You just have to subscribe to the advanced features thing, so you don't have to pay the full subscription to Quantower. If you pay monthly $27, then you can get the multiple connection feature. So I think it's definitely worth it. And if you use my code, you can get a 10% discount at Quantower as well. So yeah, 27 bucks. Advanced features. Yeah, definitely shenanigan. I think 27 bucks to have everything built in, multiple connection built in, copy trading. I think that's a reasonable price. On TradingView, go to indicators, browse AI channels, clustering Luxago. It is some really good indicator. It has an MT5 version. Wow. All right. AI channels. From Luxalgo. Oh wow, look at this. Hold on, I have to delete some indicators here. Okay, so this is it. I see it. Okay. Pretty exciting. Looks interesting. This looks interesting. I wonder how much is it repainting or not. I guess it's not, right? But it definitely looks interesting. Yeah, Royce, the direction is not clear. I agree. I agree. I'm still looking for that order block down there. Bunch of liquidity below your order blocks. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. We have two order blocks, as I said. One here at 421, the neckline. The other one, actually, it already got mitigated. So I would say the low of the previous order block created the Asia low at 392. So if we go there, it can actually work out. Who knows? It repaints. The repaint effect is minimal. Okay. Test it. Thank you. Köszönöm mindenképp megnézem. Thank you. Another 100. Let's go, Rod. Let's go. I take partials at the order blocks and below. Yeah, I'm gonna take a full TP at 22.75 if it goes down there. But there's sell side liquidity below 38.50. So there's one thing I can also do is like maybe I can move my risk to break even. That is something I can do. How long of a trading drawdown is it? Oh yeah, definitely. But if you go for base hits and small trades, that's actually manageable. So that's all right. That's manageable. You know. Small gap where you take profit. I pulled down to pass that. Maybe. Maybe. No, I mean I'm fine here. I'm fine at this area. I'm looking at the high of the oil. I mean the neckline of the order block. So I'm just gonna exit before that if it gets down there. Cover 10 at 57.50. Let's go. So weird to trade on TradingView for me. It's so weird. Oh man. Oh man. Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat. I'm here. So went down from 1 minute to 5 micros. Yeah, way more chill. Definitely run. So if there's one big take I can give to anybody is that when I, size down to micros, then everything went way smoother. Obviously, I still have my tilt sessions, but everything is definitely much more smoother and less stressful. I can definitely hold on to a trade without second guessing myself so much. So that is good. Oh man, I don't know what this one wants to do. I am convinced I have an edge with ICT, but there are so many traders hating on it. Yeah, I mean, that's a different topic, as much as many followers ICT has, I think just as many people are hating him. But I'm not really so in 2021 I was maybe a cult member myself. 22 I was definitely praising him because when I was watching his videos, actually I thought that I will be the best trader. But still, so I'm not a cult member anymore, but I do like his videos, and even if he repackaged all this stuff, I don't care. It definitely helped a lot. Yeah. By the way, PW, the thing that he's throwing on ICT, he's doing it for engagement, by the way, engagement farming, which is a marketing stunt, Obviously, more clicks, more viewers, but, And I don't think that there would be having a fight or anything if they would meet in person. That's what I think. Smart move, by the way. Good marketing tactic. Micros other bomb in New York session. Yeah, definitely. John, definitely have to go with micros in New York. Yeah. Switch to run after doing Patrick Neal's course. I heard about his name. Maybe I will look into that, but I don't want to strategy hop. Nomadic Canadian. Oh my God, where have you been? Hey. Things are looking good. Well, we're grinding here every day. Man, it's so good to see you back. Hope trading is good for you. Hope life is good for you. But most of all, hope health and family is good for you. Awesome to see you back here. A lot of strategies are overlapping. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I heard about that ICT is going to be in the BDH if the market makers are not going to kidnap him, or the UFOs, or he's not being called to some higher purpose or whatever. Just joking. But yeah, I heard about that. We'll see. We'll see. Hiding from these markets. Good to see you too, man. Hey, it's always good to see an OG viewer back in stream. General, but I just had to stop watching his videos. Yeah, especially in 2023, there was so many ranting on his Twitter spaces and videos. Like, I was listening 4 hours of his Twitter space. At least half of it was ranting. At least. The other half was talking about his family. So I understand, obviously, he had some struggles and everything, yeah. And from a 4-hour session, the key gems were about 20 minutes, about maybe, or 30 minutes from a 4-hour session. No trolling. I listened quite a few Twitter spaces back then in 23, but anyway, it is what it is. But he likes to talk, so, and mostly I was listening to Twitter spaces as well. But yeah. Especially when he had that feud with Vini Amini. I don't know how that ended up. But anyway. Lizel, oh my god. Hello. No, you're not late. We can do a session today after New York or tomorrow after London stream. I'm sorry, I was away in the weekend. I wasn't even at home. So whichever suits you. Today after London, today after New York, or tomorrow after London. But we'll talk about it. Or we can do it tomorrow after New York, or before New York. We can try it out. Tomorrow is still a crazy day. I mean, today is still a crazy day for me, but from tomorrow it's chill. It's all good. I am actually a little bit ashamed because I promised to write an email to you on the weekend. I didn't. All good and hoping to same, definitely. Jade Cap 2. Oh yeah, I heard that. Yeah. 2.5 million using ICT concept. So TLA trader, hello, good morning. It's packed. Next 4 days could be a mega volume. Yeah, we'll hope so. Day traders paradise. Yeah, I guess we'll see. No, definitely. It was my fault actually. So we went to visit a castle, and I took some videos. I don't even know which one to show you guys. I'm already creating a vlog video about this for you guys, but we went to see a nice castle. It was a really nice one. And we were spending the weekend in a small hotel. And anyway, I'm already making the vlog video for you guys. So this was a really nice one. The concepts are just supply and demand trading, but different namings. Yeah, by the way, supply and demand is basically order blocks. Just saying. If you haven't noticed, order blocks equal supply and demand trading. Yeah. 415. 101 Connie is down there. I guess I'm gonna get stopped out again from this. Yeah, it was a nice weather. Absolutely beautiful weather. Yeah. So we went to a fairly cheap but nice hotel at the lake, at the big lake we have here, called Balaton. So, and we were actually driving around the place and watching some castles, like palace. What's it called? Castle or palace? I guess castle. I don't know which is the best English expression for it. And you know, taking some walks, stuff like that. And I actually visited my old the place where I was in the military when I was 20 years old. when I received the basic what's that called? Training, basic training, I guess. But that's gonna be in the vlog too. Lake Balaton. It's called Balaton. That's the only, well, not the only, but the biggest lake in Hungary. So Lake Balaton, and we went to the south side. So we visited a place called you guys won't able to know it, but it's called Festetic Castle. It's a beautiful one. Babyface. Hey Gabriel, what's up? Good to see you. Oh, nice. Ron was there. There you go. Balaton Györök. Yes. My God, look at this guy. Nice. Yeah. This trade is just not looking good anyway. All right. Remember the Canadian started with ICT, SMB, SMC, Orb, IB, wow, XYZ. But eventually it was take the best each concept. Exactly. That's what you do. You carve out your own way. That's what you can do. Carve your own way out and just go in. Look at this, man. What the heck is going on? Is this wants to grind up there now, or what's the deal here? Yeah, I'm becoming the liquidity. Actually, I'm closing this trade, so that's it. Thank you. I'm not doing anything with this. I closed the trade. It was just an evaluation account. Overall, I'm okay. On a funded account, I made almost $500 on Bulenox, so I'm fine. This was mostly a scalp. I just don't like the range here, so absolutely not interested in this move. With parents, rented a house, nice. Warm and Predator, yeah. You blown 3 funded accounts with this. Oh yeah, definitely. Don't trade this. This is absolutely a crazy market here. Original new week opening target. Well, yeah, so the low is at 524. Obviously, we have another, that's a new day opening gap right down there below 19K, 18,618. But I think this one might want to crawl its way back up to 524. So I'm not sure. I actually don't like this price action. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to call it here. And I'll be back for the New York session as usual. So thank you so much for watching. This was like a bit of a mixture. But I enjoyed it very much. Thank you again. And, you know, I'll be back. If you take the magnetic field, if you take the chart, you're better. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So thanks again, everybody. I'll be back. If you would like to support the channel, don't forget we have some good sales going on still. Bulenox 91% off. MyFundedFutures sale, I don't know if it's still on, but $82 for a starter. At least 5% if you choose any account. Take Profit Trader still has the no activation fee promo. Don't forget that. Funded Futures network has the buy one get one for free, the cheapest. Check out my post on the YouTube. The cheapest accounts right now, no activation fee. For $75 you get 2 50K accounts with no activation fee. Check it out. And of course, as always, if you'd like to support, I mean, just remember the best cheat code, tomsabo. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good one. Mostly and most importantly, God bless you all. I'll be back for New York. Cheers, everybody.